Hi, my name is Greg Christian, and I'm the owner of Beyond Green, and we're a preschool feeding company. So if you're seeing this video, you're probably one of our customers, and this is the first of many to come cooking classes, if you will. First couple are going to come over recorded, then we'll start to do them live if people are interested in this. And we think it's really important that families cook together if they can, and eat together, of course. And what we're going to try to do in this series is bring you fun, easy, kid-friendly foods. And we know some of you have tiny kids, so some of those tinier ones won't be able to really help. But as kids get older, they can use measuring cups, they can count, they can help mix, and of course taste test. So it's an honor to serve you all today, and we're going to get started today with two recipes. And the first one is roasted purple potatoes, which you should have gotten in your email attached to this. Sometimes I can go fast in talking and cooking. I've been cooking 40 years, and so if that happens and you're making the dish, just put the video on pause, and then when you've caught up, turn it back on. So just a couple seconds about Beyond Green, and you can shoot over here. We're really committed to fresh food, and over 95% of the food that we serve the kids is scratch cooked. Today, this is Bohemia and elders cutting up oranges, and this is for tomorrow's lunch or snack. And we're also standing in a zero-waste kitchen, so we're committed to recycling and composting everything for a benefit corporation. So we're really committed to sustainability. But we know the most important thing is food that tastes good, because if the food doesn't taste good and you drop your children off at preschool and they don't eat the food, then that's a problem. So we're hyper focused on listening to the directors of the schools and the kids themselves to get kids exactly what they want. And so now we're going to begin, and we're going to jump into the first recipe, which is a simple roasted purple potatoes. I went to Mariano's today to buy a small amount of purple potatoes here in Chicago, and they didn't have any. So I bought red potatoes. And this recipe, to make this recipe, you need a platter to serve it on, a bowl to mix everything up in, a cutting board and knife. Right? You don't have to have as big a knife as this. You can use a small knife like this. A spoon to mix, olive oil, salt, pepper, and parsley. And an oven, which I've already preheated at 375. And there's options to this. I'm going to take the option of parsley at the end to make it look pretty, but you could use Parmesan cheese, other herbs, oregano, other cheeses, mint. So I'm just going to jump in now and chop some potatoes. Okay, so welcome back. We've chopped the potatoes into like thirds and quarters. And then we're going to mix in some olive oil. Some salt. And pepper. Not a lot of pepper because little ones, their palates are so delicate. And we don't want to overspice the little ones. I put too much pepper in this. Don't use so much pepper at home. Check it out. And now I'm going to go put these in an oven. Welcome back. The potatoes are finished. So we roasted these, guys. Remember, in the olive oil, salt, and pepper at 375 for maybe 20 minutes, half hour. And now we could add Parmesan cheese to these, parsley to these. So when I plate things up, I think about like getting some air between the food. Okay? So we don't want to smash it down. We want it to stand up. Our eyes love food that's like up a little higher, right? So we're working on getting up food. So pretty. And then I'm going to take a little bit of parsley. There's a few ways to do this, right? One way is to like just do that, right? That's one way, simple. And then another way is to chop it, kind of a rough chop. Right? Ready? Because kids, all of us, but especially kids, eat with their eyes. I'll put it right here. And so the little ones definitely eat with their eyes. And so that helps it look beautiful. So that's a simple dish. Potatoes are definitely affordable. And there's a million kinds of potatoes. This recipe would work with any kind of potato. It doesn't have to be purple potato. And you can just cut them in half, or you can cut them even more bite-sized pieces if you want to. And olive oil, salt, pepper, roast them. If you don't have olive oil, you can use vegetable oil. You can use melted butter. And again, another garnish could be Parmesan cheese on these. Even mozzarella cheese. You can drop a little bit of mozzarella on top. It would melt. And the kids love cheesy potatoes. So thanks for watching that recipe.